Today, women is so brazen. Their husband can't even talk. That's the level. We're looking at what the fifth trumpet is doing. Their husbands can't even talk. You know, the women are getting more muscular. They're getting more muscular. Less feminine, more masculine. And so you have a situation whereby they think they can compete with their husband. What is responsible is the trumpets. Their husbands can't even talk. They got to stick right out there, a cigarette in their hand, a pair of shorts on, doing all the talking. How? A perverted race of people. She's got to be the chief cook and bottle washer. Everything else. When she leaves the kitchen, she leaves her place of duty as a mother. Now we find that women then stayed back and behaved. Then they stayed back and behaved themselves, acted like ladies. Their head was the one who did the decisions and things. And you try to let some man tell his wife, she say, I'll give you to understand right now, phew, blowing that smoke out of her mouth, looking such, how the idiot looks. I've never seen such. And you can imagine out there and stand there, watch that person, discern that spirit in there and them things. And maybe she's even singing in a choir in some church. Oh, such a day we are living. No wonder we are at that day. I hope you can catch through the lines what I'm meaning. Are we seeing something? So we are seeing the degradation. This time we're not looking at what is happening in the environment, in the ecosystem, how everything is out of kilter. We are looking at what is happening in the homes. We're looking at that the woman has left her place. She no longer wants to be under headship. She wants to be the one calling the shots. Television is what? An instrumentality of the fifth trumpet. So this is what is bringing forth some of the things that are corrupting the human beings. Television can make a woman become disobedient to her husband. Yes. It can make her disobedient. When they show Ini Edo in the TV, for example, and she's lecturing or she's talking against her husband, you'll be shocked that some women will use exact lines of what she said. It's like they practice it. They will practice it, exact lines of what she said. And when the husband tries to exert some form of control, they will use it on him. That's where they get the educating. Also from the telenovelas. All of these things is the instrument. You know, when the Bible said this star that fell, the star is an angel that fell, was given the keys to the bottomless pit, which is the fourth dimension. When he opens the bottomless pit, the instrumentality for which these spiritual locusts with the hair of a woman and teeth as that of a lion, the instrumentality through which they come and infect the minds of the people, one of them is what? Television. You also have radios. These are instruments of the fourth dimension, through which perversion leaves the fourth dimension to infect the people. Are we getting it? So we see how it's affected the women, how it's affected the men. The men are totally gone. Drunken, unstable, irresponsible. The women have become insolent, stubborn. The children have gotten some heightened level of degraded mental situation. They are greatly retarded. All of these things, we see it coming from what? Instruments of the fourth dimension. Television and radios. Now let's see another way that these demons are infecting the people. It said that men and women of this day, little girls, from 20 or 25 years old is what? Is in menopause. So you see, this was in 1965. Already they began to see women, girls that were 20-year-old, 25 years old, they were already hitting menopause, meaning that they could no longer have their monthly cycle. I think that's what it means, menopause. There was a pause. They could no longer have their what? Monthly cycle. Which means that they can't get pregnant. Could you imagine if a 25-year-old girl cannot get pregnant? Who gets pregnant? That's almost the medium age, Abi. This is why you have a great level of, what they call it, IVF today. IVF is a great business today because the women can't take it. They look like plastic. Most of them that take in, they can't carry pregnancy to term. What's happening is locusts. Locusts with the long hair of a woman is affecting not just the mind, but also the body. Are you seeing something? So how does it affect the body? Food. Food. Even the air that we breathe. Most of you drink water from plastic a lot. You don't know that what is used to make the plastic is from petroleum. As a man, if you are drinking so much water from plastic, your estrogen level will start to increase. Are you listening? Every man, every woman has both estrogen and testosterone. Do you understand? Even a woman, if a woman has a very high estrogen, she will be difficult for her to get pregnant. So her estrogen must be in a particular level. So for a woman, estrogen to be controlled, you need to give her progesterone, have you? You need to give her progesterone. You know what a place to get progesterone? Wide yam. Huh? Wide yam. To control it. Even a man, if his estrogen level is very high, he will start to have breast. Have you seen some men that have, they start developing breast? Estrogen is very high. They can't perform. Are you listening? Because what? Estrogen is what? Very high. So the estrogen has to come down. What is causing that? Food. Could you imagine ever water is transported all the way from Lagos with the intense heat upon it? By the time it comes here, it follows more heat. Some petroleum will start to enter that water. And when you drink it, your estrogen starts to go up. You start to see, you become weak. Even when the body is weak, it can result to a weak mind. When the body is weak, it can result to what? Weak mind. These are all of the things that were not happening before, but they're happening now. Do you know that the current health secretary of the United States said that 50 years ago, they were not having the number of autistic children that we see today. You know, children with autism that behave somehow. Some behave like snake, I don't know. Some you can't even carry them. Some, they grow to be adults. There are some adults who, they can work very well, but they're autistic. The pharmaceutical industry, the food industry, there's a lot of problem. Look at the bread we're eating today. The bread is causing all kind of problem. It's causing breathing challenges. It's causing the lungs to be greatly burdened. It's causing, what do you call it? All forms of problem. Asthma. And all kind of things. The bread. Even the meat, they inject them. The cow, they inject them so that they will what? They will grow more fat. Because the more bigger the meat is, the more money, the more profit you will make. So, they kill you for what? Profit. And they don't care. They really don't care. What is it? It's through science and the food. The hybrids that's perverted the whole human body till we've become a bunch of a mass of corruption. Our cells are corrupted. This is why we are more prone to do evil. And this is also responsible for why we cannot have so much mastery over our bodies. Because you're trying to master your body, the food you are eating is on making what you are doing. So you're doing something, but your food is on making it. It's on making it. Why is it that today children are very big? Huh? You see a girl of 13, she's almost like a girl of 20. Already, men in the street have begun to walk. Most of them, their parents have even given them phone. Some of them have TikTok accounts. 13-year-old TikTok account. And they are shaking their buttocks in TikTok. And men are praising them. What is the problem? Why are they that big? It's food. It's food. This is a corruption. And when mommy at home cannot explain to her how come she's getting signals that her age cannot interpret, one boy from her side will give her interpretation. And that interpretation is done behind closed doors. This is why parents have to come in and help. Because the children, could you imagine, the body is 20 years old, the mind is 13. How can that mind govern that body? Food has expedited the growth process of the body beyond the mind. That mind is too young to control that body. That's fifth trumpet for you. He said, what will their children be? If these ones are mentally retarded, what will their children be, the one they give birth to? He said, we can't have another generation. We are at the end. Jesus said these things would what? Would come. Look at all the televisions and things getting these fictitious things in order. It will come a time, I predict, that people will be completely, totally insane. The world will be. The Bible speaks of such idiocies as they show in movies today. Of some prehistoric creature's egg that lived in the earth for so many thousands and millions of years. Ash and comfort. You've seen those movies, Jurassic Park. And some of those movies where they show you an ancient egg that has been somewhere for years. And all of a sudden it ashes. And then it gives birth to one big creature. That's just a minor thing to what's going to happen when hell is opened. And the devil comes out with all of his mysterious things of women or locusts with their hair like women and teeth like lions. So we see Brother Bram quoting for us a verse from the fifth trumpet. Locusts with the hair of women, their teeth as that of lion. Why? The world will be completely, totally insane. It's not, but just about 1 degree from it now. There will be such things as ants raised up on the earth that will be high as 14 trees. So you have stacked 14 trees upon itself. Brother Brown said we're going to have ants like that, not physical ants. So. Not physical ants. When you see Godzilla, you know what Godzilla? Godzilla, they said, was once a little lizard. It became what? A mighty one. That's what Hollywood is showing you. Now, because that has been so ingratiated in people's subconscious, there will come a time, because of this level of insanity, they will be awake like this and be seeing Godzilla. Help, something won't come carry me, or help. Insanity, madness from too much drugs. They will start to see these things. They will see a bird will fly across the earth with wings 4 or 5 miles across, and people see them. They will scream and holler and cry for mercy. The Bible says so. They will scream and holler. Great hideous things in their imaginary mind. Have you seen what these guys smoke? Colus and other kind of things. What they smoke. This is why you see all kind of accidents. Many of them, just little place like this, they are driving speed. Why? It's insanity. The radios and the things, our television programs are what? Producing it. Could you imagine somebody without the right mental balance When he watches Fast and Furious and he gets his hand on a sport car, he wants to practicalize it on the streets. He wants to practicalize it on the streets. He said the television programs are doing what? Producing it, are investing in their minds. That's to tell you some of the things that we see happening. It's a dangerous world we live in. And people are not, they can't find anything to satisfy them. Nothing. All of these things have remade them. They are like plastics now. They are like plastics. Some people have been enslaved to these things for 10 years. Like I was saying on Wednesday, you become like a Wi-Fi device. You are attracting all demons from everywhere. They're just coming. You are like a host. You are hosting all of these things because of what you have become. We have girls who are serial fornicators. Their eyes is full of fornication. Very wild. What has caused a locust? Spiritual locust. With long hair like that of a woman. Teeth like iron. Tail like the end of it is like a scorpion. This is the shape of it in the spiritual world. And this is what is infecting men. Do you know it will take you more than almost 5 months to come out of any addiction? 5 months it will take you. It will take you at least 5 months to come out of any addiction. 5 months. How do you come out of an addiction? You have to master. You have to master yourself. Master your body. Tell your body, I possess this body in honor and what? Sanctification. I possess it. Possess your body. Free yourself from every old. Look, it's a battle. These are demons. Jesus said, if they ever leave you, they will go away. Once in a while, they will come and check whether the place is free. If they discover that it's not free, they will come with what? 7 deadly demons. One day, who was it? I was showing a brother here. How you can, somebody, we were saying one time, how you go to Instagram, you click on search, you want to search something, all you see is wrong videos. So I was showing him how to remove those things, so that when you click it, only the things you want will show. How to do it on Facebook and everything. But the day you make a mistake, and you just go and search, then the algorithm will begin to bring more of those things to you. Are you getting what I'm saying? It will bring more of it because now it knows. I told you here that every 3 a.m. in the morning, your phone takes your activity and sends somewhere. They are trying to understand what people in Uwe like, in Ephron like. So when they discover a lot of men in Uwe love to visit some certain sites, they begin to pump more of them. That's the culture of people in Ephron. People have different culture in different places. Maybe some people's culture is to look at picture of people isn't themselves. That's what they like. That's what they just like. It's okay, these guys, that's what they like. So let's give them that one. And so the locusts will morph in that way to those people. This is the way it's coming. It's gone beyond television now. It's not through the internet system. Through the internet system, they know you. Let me tell you, your phone knows you more than anybody. You see this, your phone, it knows you more than anybody, this one. Look, it's just that they don't have time to isolate you. Google, if Google wants to isolate you, Google can define who you are. They have your data. You may think you are hiding it from the pastor or from somebody, but they have your data. They know where you like to go to. They know. It's not a strange thing that many times we've tried it. If you mention a word, you press Google in your phone, it will bring it out. You know that's what you are looking for. Your phone can hear you. I have tried it many times. I will say something. By the time I press my Google, it will bring it out. It can hear you already. So this is AI already. It knows you very well. And it will package products and bring them to you that will ensnare you. Let me say this. Your flesh is your enemy. This flesh is your enemy. This one you see is your enemy. It doesn't want your spiritual progress. It doesn't even want you to even have any good physical manifestation. It loves you to remain the way you are. So anything that will cause your emancipation, your flesh will not agree. Because your flesh loves this world. Everything that the fifth trumpet unleashes, your flesh loves it. It loves fornication. It loves all of these things. It's appealing to it. Appealing greatly. It's appealing to it. Some men, you thought their marriage would quench their appetite. No. Even when they got married, they became greatly adulterous. Greatly adulterous. We have somebody recently that celebrated 50 years, but he has to sleep with 2 or 3 women at the same time. Push his wife away, says doesn't care. That's a human being. That's a human being. What has happened to his mind? What has happened to his mind? It shows you the level of degradation that is taking place upon the earth. And I'm saying many of this kind of situation is in churches. It's in churches. Satan is greatly working. Is it making sense? This is what Satan is doing.